Okay, this is Benson Downs, job number 23411 for this version 2. So real quick, I'm gonna hit the scope that we need to finish from our version 1. So we got a patch we saw cut there. We need to tar the saw cut. We need to tar this patch, and we need to put back the speed bump that was there. You can see where it poked through the curb, but you probably remember it, Mike. And then there's one in the back that we saw cut. But here's the scope for today. So just to make it make more sense, I'm gonna start at the beginning. So as you come in, these are the only two patches that we're doing that are not sensor involved. They're just so beat up, let's take care of them. So there's these two. I'll go over logistics at the end. Then, gate patch for the sensor, and that's why it's tied in for the sensor. And gate patch for the sensor, tied in for the sensor. If you wanna widen that out to get that patch, we can. I was going off old marks. So those are the two sensors coming in, and then there's the sensors coming out. So because there's one giant sensor back here and one giant sensor over there in the corner for cars coming out and cars coming straight, so we need to make this a big patch right here. Disregard that tick mark. So all the way, full width, boom boom, coming in. Now this is where it gets a little weird. They're tight on money, so we're leaving this center square, and I know that's weird, but that's what we're doing. So basically they need a trench here for this sensor and a trench here for a sensor going right there. So we're gonna X out this trench, X out this sensor, catch this damage, X out this sensor, and then trench back. So we should start on this side, on the exit side. Well, you could do it however you want. This is what I would do. I would start on the exit side and I would start ripping it out, because this section's so big that I'm hoping if we start ripping out up there, we can rip those out rather quickly and they can start laying their wire while we're ripping this out. Then we rip this out and they lay the wire in here, and we go get mixed. Come back and we got to pave all this back. Then once this is all paved back and cool, we can flip over the other side, excavate those three, let traffic drive on this, and let those roll through. The whole reason I was thinking do it that way is so the gate guys can be working while we're working. But if you wanted to knock out the entry ones, because in the morning more traffic's going to be leaving, you could knock these out, those four, and let them do the sensor work there. So then you'd have to start in here, boom boom, knock those two out, let them do their sensor work while you're knocking these out, go get mixed, pave them back in, and then you just be over here for the whole rest of the day. So whatever you're feeling when you get here, but that's how I would do it. The gate guys are going to be here. If they need any assistance, we're going to give them assistance, and that's it. So there's our scope. And just don't forget, put the speed bump back, tar this patch, tar that saw cut, and way in the back, tar that saw cut.